Hi Sagittarius, how are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. This is gonna be your love messages. It's a general reading, so the roles might get reversed, or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's gonna be a link down in the description box below for a personal reading with me, okay?
The intersection of my deepest needs. You were there, I knew, now you know. I swear I came alive. My heart turned to jelly and I'm gooey.
What's happening? Okay, let's see fast. Okay, so in your overall energy at this present moment, you have the Three of Swords. This is a very interesting card because it does talks about pain. It talks about pain that, you know, even the imagery, you could see it for yourself how horrendous it is. Now, in your overall energy, you have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel that overall challenge is a Knight of Pentacles. I think what's challenging you at this present moment is to understand that you are worthy, because a Knight of Pentacles is a non-forward moving knight. He is carrying his own pentacles in here and he is unmoving because he knows that wherever he goes, he's bringing this. So he got to make sure that the destination in which he's going to is going to be safe, is going to be accepting, is going to be valuing the pentacles that he's bringing there. You know what I mean? And I feel that this is something that is challenging for you to have this belief within yourself. We're going to clarify in a moment, okay? Now, in the past, you have the Four of Swords and you also have the Hierophant. From this person's side, they have the King of Wands and they also have the Death or Rebirth. I feel that in the past, there was a situation in which you felt that you needed some rest, that you needed to kind of like either isolate or just like not think much about it that much, especially with the Hierophant card here, because you believe that there's something good is going to come your way. You could be dealing here with a Taurus or a Scorpio or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but you're dealing with somebody here who you feel that there is potential for a higher level spiritual connection. Now, from this person's side, they have the King of Wands and also the Death. I think you're dealing with somebody here who is undergoing through like a lot of transformative period in their life. And with the King of Wands in here, there is a lot of determinations and a lot of passions and excitement coming from this person to want to have something with you. Now, in the present moment, you have the Queen of Pentacles and you also have the Seven of Swords. I feel that at this present moment, you are very focused on your stability, your health, your routines, everything that is tangible, everything that makes sense, everything that you can touch. You're becoming a bit of an earth sign here. So you could be dealing with an earth sign as well, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. With the Seven of Swords right next to it, we're going to clarify in a moment. But for me, the way that I see this is that you're focusing very much on that because you're trying to avoid dealing with something else. Seven of Swords sometimes for me means literally ice skating above our emotions or ice skating about something that needs to be addressed. Okay? It could be a bit deceptive for ourselves or a little bit sabotaging, yeah? Now, from this person's side, they have the Ten of Wands and they also have the Ten of Swords. This person feels as if like they're carrying like a lot of heavy burden when it comes to this connection and also in regards to you. And there is also a pain that this person is experiencing at this present moment. Not the same kind of pain though, because the Ten of Swords has some sort of like a finality to it. You know what I mean? Because Three of Swords is like something that happens now and it's freaking painful. Ten of Swords is like the aftermath. Okay, in the future, you have the Wheel of Fortune and also the Strength card. A lot of good things is happening for you here, Sagittarius. You will see the wheel turning. You will see your energy coming back again. You will see your old Sagittarius self back again, where you're being very, very optimistic and you feel that, you know, your life is very expansive and you could expand in every areas of your life and you're going to be having like a lot of strength in it. Strength also sometimes for me talks about a little bit of a stubbornness. We're going to clarify in a moment. Now, you have somebody here who has an immense amount of love for you, but for some reason, there is a little bit of a disappointment with this Five of Pentacles here. We're going to clarify now, yeah? So let's clarify your reading now, Sagittarius. I want to clarify from your side first. I want to clarify the Queen of Pentacles and also the Seven of Swords. So Queen of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit, and also the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. You see, there is something here about you recognizing your potentials, you recognizing your worth. Yeah, I do get it. But with the Two of Pentacles right here, it's more about, I don't know, but things are going to get better though in the future. But it's more about you questioning whether what I would like to believe about myself is true or not. And still trying to figure out how to, be grounded, be much more grounded. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords. Three of Swords, the Justice, and the Nine of Cups. Here's the thing. No one could ever give you a pill to make you feel better in an instant. It's a process. That's why we have stages of grief and stuff like that. It's because no one could ever make you feel better in an instant. Now be careful because you have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Three of Swords, the Justice, and also the Nine of Cups. I do see a little bit of an escaping tendency or like avoiding this pain to Nine of Cups to do something that is either overly indulging or hyper self-grandiose. So just be careful about this, yeah? As long as you're aware of what you're doing, it's okay. Because, people have like a different type of coping mechanism here. But I understand the pain. The Three of Swords shows up twice here, and you're trying to make just and very fair into your situation. It's kind of like your defense mechanism kicking in to do something that is a bit like indulgence. And I'm usually fine with the Nine of Cups, but not when it's clarifying the Seven of Swords. Okay, let's clarify from their side with the Ten of Wands. King of Pentacles, the Magician, and also the High Priestess. This is very interesting because I feel that you're dealing with somebody here who believe that both of you have all of the elements that it took to create something beautiful together. But also there is this High Priestess about like trying to be as neutral as they could, okay? I'm just going to do this, but I'm also going to be as neutral as I could. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords, Queen of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and also the Strength card. Did you leave behind someone? Or you're retracting your energy from someone? Because I feel that that's where the pain is coming from. Okay, let's clarify the future here from your side with the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and also the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so you're back in your groove, yeah? You're back in your element, but there is a sense of trust issues. I mean, Nine of Wands is a very like wounded warrior type of energy where you're like, I'm fucking tired, man. Like, I only have one left in me to do this. So I feel that, yeah, but you're not really being kind of like Sagittarius, because Sagittarius would give it them all and then they'd be like, things always happen my way. I don't know about you because I'm a Sagittarius, right? And I'm always like that. Like, I'm going to give it my all and, I'd get what I want eventually, like something like that. But there is a I'm not going to say self-limiting belief. It's much more about trauma response coming from your side about like, if things were to be happening to you, there's going to be a tendency for you to not trust it very much or to be overly skeptic about it, okay? Like someone here is trying to show you love here with the Two of Cups. So you're going to be receiving an offer in the future and a part of you is going to be happy about it. A part of you is going to be like, wow, like this could be, the answer to my prayer. But then there's a part of you who questions it, okay? Let's clarify the Strength. Five of Wands, the Tower, and also the Ace of Wands. Let's see. Okay, let me clarify their side, okay? I want to see where this is coming from. But I just feel that you guys have been dealing with like a lot of inner turmoil, especially in regards to a connection or a relationship where it, again, like I said, I only have it one left in me. And once that one wands comes through the 9 of wands, it becomes 10, right? Like, then it's a wrap. Then it's like the tower. You're allowing it to shatter everything that is not built on a very stable foundation, basically. Okay, let's clarify the future with them with the 2 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, clarify by the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, and also the 5 of Swords. This is interesting. So you got someone here who really felt as if like both of you have a very, really, really great connection, and pretty stubborn about it too. But they're not doing really good with your skepticism over them. Okay, let's clarify the 5 of Pentacles. You could be dealing with 2 people though. It's either that or like the mood swings and this is crazy. So I'm gonna do like the future spread of like if you're dealing with 2 people, 1 person and 2 people. So 1 person like that, like they're very like kind of like stubborn in a way that, you know, like I got this, like I see this happening between us. And then 5 of Pentacles, clarify about the 4 of Pentacles, the Death, and also the 6 of Swords. Yeah, but there's a bit of a refusal to step out of a familiar zone. And again, you have the 5 of Wands and then the 5 of Pentacles right here. So it's like 5 is similar to the Tower, the way that I see it, because 5 comes after 4. 4 is something that is square, and 5 breaks the stability of the 4. So yeah. But you have the Strength here. They have the 5 of Pentacles. You're handling it all right. Because you know, like, especially with the Wheel of Fortune and also the Strength, like, you know, it's kind of like divinely guided. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're dealing with 2 people, I forgot. You have a situation that is brand new here happening for you, possibly in the now and in the future. But I feel like in the future, again, as I said, like as soon as you see that wheel turning, because of the painful past experiences that you guys have been experiencing, like you would probably see that with a very skeptic eye. Whereas there's going to be a situation where, again, like with the Strength and the Tower, like you're going to be completely like letting go of it, but not in the way that it was, because like Strength, Tower is like more of like the sense of acceptance. Okay, let's pull some advice card for you here, Sagittarius. 8 of Pentacles. Ooh, that's a lot. 8 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the King of Swords in reverse, and also the Strength card. Okay, so I feel that the biggest advice for you this week, Sagittarius, is all about admiring how far you've come. This is the After Tarot deck, so it's going to be very different than the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. But you see, the 8 of Pentacles usually are someone working on something. And in this deck, like this person is admiring his work. I feel that, you know, if you want to receive love from people, from someone, you got to give that love to yourself. Validate yourself. Be proud of yourself. And I feel that there's something about you needing to be very, very proud about like how far you've come. And it wasn't easy because, especially with the King of Swords and the Strength card right here, like it took like a lot of mental strength and discipline for you to be at this point. And instead of wallowing in like a painful situations of like why things are not fair and like yada yada yada, and worried about like what the future holds and yada yada yada, take a pause, take a breather, and just be proud of like how far you have come. Okay, and celebrate it with those who are meaningful to you. Because I feel that there are people out there who is happy with how far you've come, Sagittarius, who are really like literally content, pleased, and proud of how far you've come. And so be proud of yourself and share with other people. Because it wasn't easy for you to be at this point. It wasn't. It had to, you had to be very like disciplined. You had to be very like stubborn and just like, yeah, you know what I mean? I always say it's all about how badly you want something. But you were like that. You were like, and you have to be proud of yourself, okay? So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Sagittarius. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you guys have been looking for. And I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.
If I love you and you love me, let's plant a seed, watch it grow into a tree, baby. Why don't we grow some nectarines, baby? Why don't we grow a little